MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Ty Culbreth, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping up now, Yolmer Sanchez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. These Rockies guys come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
Wilmer Flores comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A curveball hit right back at him. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Giants nothing. Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball. Andrew Suarez is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better, and if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Danny, Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, Dero. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Charlie Blackmon is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 33 driven in. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Trevor Story steps in now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, still no score. Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And as you see there, he's currently pacing the Giants in that category. So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Yastrzemski stands at second with no outs. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Blackmon going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
So now to the plate, Fernando Santana. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in, Evan Longoria. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Boy, this is a really good hitter, but he's desperately been struggling recently at the plate. His average is still good, but it's dropping fast.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So up steps Joey Bart now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Grounded to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Into the box, Andrew Suarez. McMahon fields it cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Back to the top of the order now, and moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it, and that's the third out. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 3 and the Rockies nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder David Dahl.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. The 1-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Grounded softly to the right. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather, pick it and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat. 3-1. And he misses, ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Suarez playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Ball taken there. 2-1 now. scorched to third. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hampson has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco, but they lead it 3.
The Rockies are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Elias Diaz is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Ty.
At the plate now, Ty Culbreth, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. There's one on to first, and they get them both.
Up next to Colorado.
Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, into the bleachers, and gone.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And he'll reach first safely.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging it.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's inside. 2-0. Arenado is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, and that liner caught him. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the... Now at the plate, Fernando Santana. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is Dahl. And it's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Up next to the Giants.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he popped him up. Story shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Giants.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Bart. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And that misses 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Andrew Suarez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 4-1 San Francisco. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know you're averaging dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
1-1 the count. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Hits are even at 7 apiece. This one's flared out toward left. Yastrzemski comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He went deep last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Hot shot down the line. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Yolmer Sanchez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. Now in the box, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way.
No.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Pitch popped up. McMahon just to the right of the mound, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this. In now for Colorado, Garrett Hampson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Line drive to left. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, third base.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's out number 2. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And in to hit next, the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Pilar. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
David Dahl is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Pilar moving in, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon. Wade Davis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next the dangerous power threat, Michael Chavis. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Up next to the Giants, the right fielder, Fernando Santana.
Standing in now, Fernando Santana. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Into the box, Joey Bart. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line to the right side. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now. Scrambling back into second. He's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. Brandon Belt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Pulled toward right center field. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in, Yolmer Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now the 1-0. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
In now, Kevin Pillar. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they will get the force at third, and that's that. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Jondo Gustave enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan McMahon. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now batting, Ian Desmond. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. 1 out, nobody on. Out into right center. Well hit. Heading for second is Desmond. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Daniel Murphy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Daniel.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Comes in with an average of 265. 3 homers and 25 driven in. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Still only 1 out in the inning. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batter.
Striding in once again, Garrett Hampson. His career numbers in this matchup. He's gone 3 for 4. He also has 1 home run. A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Nick Vincent trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the 2nd run will score as well.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. And it's quickly 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Hampson backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So in now for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the control.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael.
At the plate now, Michael Chavis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plan. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Jairo Diaz comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Blackman. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Bart. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set. Here it comes. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But bye-bye, baby, as the Giants are able to tie things up thanks to the solo dinger. Get up and stretch. And we are tied 7-7. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, David Dahl. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Vincent has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so...
High and deep to center field. Ranging back is Pilar to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan.
So now to the plate, Ryan McMahon, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now to the plate, Elias Diaz. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Hit out toward second. Flores has it, and there are 2 away now. Jonathan Daza will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that will fall as he comes through off the bench. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th. Charlie Blackmon will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. James Pazos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Brandon Crawford is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yolmer Sanchez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Pazos has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Line toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. Fouled away. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit towards center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And the runner is in from second. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Row. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Jake McGee is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a missed 1-1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Dahl. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The first base.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Michael Chavis is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. 3 runs already home here. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. At the plate, Fernando Santana. He singled his last time up.
Santana.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. He's set. The 0-1. Line towards center field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits. No. Trevor Gott will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 58.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Drilled down the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Lead won't change hands. It's still 10-9. Ben Bowden enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
And now pitch on the way. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Coming to the plate now, Joey Bart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. And now if the Giants start to think about pinch hitting possibilities, here's what they have remaining on their bench. Buster Posey will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
To first. McMahon's got it. To second for 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Reyes Maranta is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in is the outfielder, David Dahl.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Up next for Colorado.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. is a slider taken for a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Rockies down to their final out now. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Last strike now for Colorado. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Nick Vincent wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Reyes Maranta hammers down the save, his 37th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 10 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rockies, 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Giants got an astounding 20 hits in total as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 10-9. As of today, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Giants are atop the division. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion. The Arizona Diamondbacks broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 1-0. As of right now, the Diamondbacks sit in 4th place in the National League West, 19 games out of first, while the Dodgers are 2nd in the division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. The Philadelphia Phillies got 12 hits in this one as they made short work of the Padres 9-2. At the start of the day, the Padres sit in 3rd place in the National League West division. They're 17.5 games out of first, while the Phillies are in 2nd place in the NL East, 3 games back. The Washington Nationals put together 10 total hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-2. In the standings, the Braves sit in 3rd place in the National League East division. They're 3.5 games back, while the Nationals are atop the division. They have a 3-game cushion. Jacob deGrom earned the win while punching out 17 batters as the Mets were winners over the Marlins 2-0. Heading into the day, the Mets are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Marlins are 4th in the division, 16 games out of first. The Chicago Cubs amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the best of the Brewers at home 10-0. As of right now, the Cubs are atop the NL Central. They own a 2.5 game advantage. And the Brewers are 2nd in the division, 2.5 games out of first. The Tampa Bay Rays put up 16 hits on the day as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 9-7. As of today, the Reds sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, 11 games out of first. And the Rays sit atop the American League East Division, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. The Cardinals totaled 11 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-5. At the start of the day, the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Cardinals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Orioles combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-4. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're 17.5 games out of first. And the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're 19.5 games out of first. The Yankees grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they took down the Red Sox on the road 2-0. In the standings, the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East, 6.5 games back. And the Yankees are atop the division, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. Gio Gonzalez earned win number 7 this season as the Chi Sox got the win over the Indians 3-1. As of today, the Indians sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. They're 16.5 games out of first. And the White Sox are 2nd in the division, 12.5 games back. Jonathan Scope had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading Detroit to the win over Kansas City 9-5. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. At the start of the day, the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Royals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Minnesota Twins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the Astros 2-1. As of right now, the Twins are leading the American League Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West, 10.5 back. The Mariners starting pitcher, number 18, got the win number 7 thus far as the Mariners pushed past the Angels 6-1. Heading into the day, the Angels are in 3rd place in the AL West. They're 17.5 games out of first, while the Mariners are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rangers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 3-1. In the standings, the A's sit in 1st place in the American League West Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Rangers are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out in the NL West, Antonio Senzatella grabbed win number 6 on the year as the Rockies downed the Mets 4-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they bested the visiting Padres 3-0. The Chicago Cubs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 1-0. The Buccos pounded out 17 hits in this one as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-5. James Paxton got the W, his 11th this season, as the Yankees got the win over the White Sox 5-4. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Toronto Blue Jays put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the visiting Rays 7-6. The Minnesota Twins picked up 14 hits in total as they bested the visiting Indians 3-2. The Texas Rangers put up 16 hits on the day as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 9-8. Marcus Semien drove home 3 runs as Oakland took down the Mariners 5-2. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.